And Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau addressed ties with India. In a recent interview, the leader emphasized the need for Ottawa to work on forthcoming trade deals with New Delhi. He also said that India's tone with the country has changed ever since the US warned the former regarding its role in an alleged murder plot targeting Khalistani terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Pannun. Take a listen as to what Trudeau exactly said.
We don't want to be in a situation of having a fight with India right now over this. We want to be working on that trade deal. We want to be advancing our Indo-Pacific strategy. But it is foundational for Canada to stand up for people's rights, for people's safety, and for the rule of law. And that's what we're going to do.
Since that indictment in the United States, which I'm sure you're aware of, has there been any movement from India, any willingness to cooperate with the Americans and then with us, because that's out publicly now?
I think there is the beginning of an understanding that they can't bluster their way through this, and there is an openness to collaborating in a way that perhaps they were less open before.
What does that mean?
But it means what it is. There's an understanding that maybe just churning out attacks against Canada isn't going to make this problem go away.
So something has changed since that indictment was made public?
I wouldn't say it's changed, but there might be a tonal shift, perhaps.
Well, Trudeau's reactions signal a shift in rhetoric months after bilateral ties with India witnessed a new low. That is when the leader claimed that the Indian agents were involved in killing another Khalistani terrorist, Hardeep Singh Nijjar, without providing any evidence for the same. While India has refuted these allegations, the incident fueled a diplomatic row between the two nations. But with Washington now making similar revelations on yet another attempted murder of a Khalistani terrorist, Trudeau feels that there is a shift in India's tone. However, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi had earlier responded to US claims that an Indian diplomat ordered the Khalistani terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Pannun's murder. In an interview to the Financial Times, Prime Minister Modi said that New Delhi will look into any evidence that is presented to them. He added that the incident will not derail India-US ties, which he insisted are growing stronger. Earlier, New Delhi had set up a high-level committee to probe the allegations levied by the United States and said that it will take required follow-up actions on it. And responding to this in the interview, Prime Minister Modi said, and I'm quoting him here, there is strong bipartisan support of strengthening the US-India ties, which is a clear indicator of a mature and a stable partnership between the two countries. He further added that security and counterterrorism cooperation has been a key component of our partnership. And responding to these reports, Prime Minister Modi said that India is deeply concerned about the activities of certain extremist groups based overseas. These elements, under the guise of freedom of expression, have engaged in intimidation and incited violence. Meanwhile, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken says that the India-US ties have also deepened. Take a listen.
We've deepened our partnership with India. We've elevated cooperation through the Quad with India, Japan, Australia.
And India designated Gurpatwant Singh Pannun a terrorist in 2020. Pannun is a dual US-Canada citizen and also the General Counsel for the separatist group Sikhs for Justice, also known as SFJ, which was also banned in India in 2019.